Earth Shaker.
Huh. Wait, so who's what? So Fata's going to be playing off lane. Interesting. And Ace is going to be their carry. Ace is a former Danish Bears there. Mid 1's mid, Yasser 4, Puppy 5. Huh.
Dire team ban.
Templar Assassin.
God damn it, I spoke too soon. Now my notable players is not working. It worked initially. Why is it not working now? That's so weird. I wonder if the game actually has to be going or something.
Dire's ban.
The secret is out.
The secret.
Wow, they have a 5-minute YouTube video.
10 seconds.
Oh, is it for like it's like a highlight video of their team?
5
Okay.
seconds.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Ace is a solid player. Again, formerly a Danish Bears there, and I did not think it was going to be Ace though, to be fair. But you know, best of luck to them. I see that announcement, and to me, it's like it's nothing against Ace and Fata, but it's just like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, that's their new. Oh, cool. You know, okay. So they're replacing Keizu with Fata. I'm not a fan personally. I don't get that. Fata's a great player, and he's done a lot of great things in the scene.
5
But
seconds.
does he even have offlane experience?
Dire's pick.
I mean, they said they wanted people with a lot more experience, especially to replace Keizu, and so they got that. So that they definitely got. But I'm kind of like looking through Fata's profile here.
10 seconds.
I mean,
to
Fata
go.
really has pure history playing mid, though, right? Like, I don't think he's
5
ever played off lane.
seconds.
I don't know for sure, but. All right. Well, MP on the other hand, again, they needed to replace MP, so like that,
Faceless Void.
I definitely get. You think Fata has 10 times the value of a player on Keizu? Okay. To each their own. I think that's a little out of line. I wouldn't say 10 times the
seconds
value.
to go.
But I could understand the argument that Fata definitely
5
is a better
seconds.
fit here. Again, specifically with the idea that he brings a lot more experience, which, sure. But I do think Keizu has proven, especially this last season, that he is a very good offlane player. And he has a lot more room to grow still. Like he's still a very new player in a lot of ways, but at the same time, he's also made 2 TIs in a row. Like literally broke into the scene. 6 months later, he's playing at TI 6. I think that has to speak for something.
Dire's pick.
Oracle.
Radiant's pick.
What is going on with this game, by the way? So they go Pudge, then they go TA. So, yeah, it's not going to be a Dendi. I wonder who's going to play mid. It might actually be Dendi Pudge with Cancel playing mid TA. They have 3 mid players in this lineup. Wait, Thug's a mid as well. They literally have 4 mid players.
10 seconds to go.
This Radiant side is literally 4 mid players. That's funny.
5
Wee, though, is playing support, though, with his new team. So he's going to play the 4, I'm sure, here. So he might actually play Pudge. Out of Thug, Dendi, and Cancel, I assume I assume they. I don't know who's going to take the TA here. That's going to be interesting to see who takes it.
Dyer's ban.
Ursa warrior.
They get Ursa. That's going to. Oh, who's going to play the Ursa now? Whoever the one position is between those guys.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Radiance ban.
Denny's been playing 4 pudge. Yeah. Again, I'm just thinking from the perspective if we would want to get practice on the 4, if anything, because he's playing 4 for his new team. So.
Ten seconds to go.
This lineup's pretty good. I think I like the
5
Dire side a little more so
seconds.
far. Very physical heavy on the Radiant team. So they do got that going for them. I think a last pick Brewmaster actually could be pretty good here for the Dire side.
Dyer's pick.
Morphling.
They got Morphling. We've seen a little bit of offlane Morphling, and I'm guessing with this lineup, that's actually a good potential. They needed a single target stun, and he definitely brings that. So
10 seconds to go.
I'm assuming that's what's
5
going to happen with the
seconds.
Morphling here. And now we have the Dire side. As I said, I still think Brewmaster would actually be a good pick, but they could also run Faceless in the offlane and get a different core instead. I was going to say Necro's banned, right? Yeah. Veno's banned. Sven actually wouldn't be a bad pick here. If they want to do an offlane Void. Sven, though, with the synergy of a Faceless Void is kind of awkward, but an armor buff would be really nice.
Choose
Go
your
Weaver,
hero.
okay. Go Mr. Getaway. So who's playing what on here? So Dendi's on the Ursa. Wee is playing the Pudge. Alright, so let's upgrade, or update. So Pudge. Dendi's on Ursa. Thug is on Morph. Yeah, Cancel is playing mid. On the other side, we have Death Prophet. No one's playing Death Prophet. Bone 7 on AA. Gostic on Void. FNG on Weaver. Or it's FN. Sorry, not FNG. And then Crit is playing Earthshaker. Told you guys. I mean, again, it just makes more sense because, if anything, Weehaw is practicing for because he's playing the position 4 for his team, where Dendi would just be for fun. So I assume they're, working off of that.
I'd get ready if I were you.
Shut up. All right, here we go. So getting this game from the beginning here. So Denny's going to play safe lane. Yeah, it is going to be the Morphling off lane. Again, they could really use a single target stun. So they have an Oracle support here.
It's almost time
See
for
how well that
everybody to
works. Dire side wrapping around. Looking to get the jump. Observer Ward is spotting a couple. They're going to try to kill at least the Oracle here. If not both, here we go. Stun comes in, Weaver. Dendy's the one that's caught off, actually. Yeah, that Fisher, though, unfortunate, not really blocking them off. Yeah, they didn't have the best lockdown to follow, actually. It really is just Solar Shaker, isn't it? AA went the Chilling Touch, so no Cold Feet coming out. That's something that both sides are lacking quite a bit overall is great lockdown. I mean, they got a couple of heroes on either side, but Courier mid, no one's not afraid that it's going to get picked up. He just delivers it right in, and he's right. So, can I cast in the Han style? I thought about doing that. That'd be kind of fun, you know. Try to do some try to do the Han equivalent heroes and stuff. No, I think I'm going to stay away from that for now. Is Spartan dead? This is First Blood. One more attack, Chilling Touch. Boom.
First blood.
All right, Crit gets First Blood here.
First blood.
God, that tower, man.
You had
That
better get
range.
used to it.
So they just run down Oracle. Top lane Faceless Void, having to deal with Pudge, just running in his face, activating that Rot. Weehaw will gladly trade auto attacks right here. Although Faceless Void does have the poor man shield, and he does have a Time Walk coming up, so Weehaw has to be a little careful. But, okay, Crit, I'm guessing purposely dying to the creeps right there as TA what is going on middle lane, man? TA goes down, Death Prophet, the Soul Siphon. I'm sure the Cryptsorin came out as well, so. Meanwhile, back to the top lane. Gostic. Time walks, and he's fine. So yeah, I'm guessing he purposely died right there because he was very, very low. He had no mana. I know it's, you know, you're dead for, what, 25 seconds or so, but honestly, by the time he ran back and then came back to a lane, it still seemed like that was better value. Dendi, he's going to have to escape right here. Crit's running in on Earthshaker, still in level 1, but as a fissure block is going to connect. Can FN really get in here, though? Oracle puts the root on a crit, and he's going to go for the TP. Dendi is successful. Wow. Oh, no, he ported to the shrine, though. Oh, that's awkward.
Invisibility.
So he's going to pick up the Invis and steal the bounty rune up here. I mean, so he's getting something out of this.
Gold
The fact that he ported to the shrine, though, that's a little awkward. Oh, he's going to go for a courier snipe. That would be something. I mean, I don't think the courier's... Oh, it is getting sniped. It was coming back. That's why. Oh, man, look at this. He's going to get the courier snipe. And there was the bottle on it. He was ferrying the bottle. Oh, no. That's so awkward for no one right there. That was well played, though, by Dendi. What's Crit's ping this game? I don't know. Can I check that? So Dendi, is he going to die to neutrals? Yeah. Yeah, especially in that position. Just died to neutrals. He still had way too long on the TP. So twice now we're seeing this game. Either side, they're purposely dying to neutrals. It's not as usual as a strategy nowadays, but Pudge just zoning out Death Prophet right here. So TA again. TA went down earlier to the Death Prophet. They are very close, though. We swing and a miss there. That was a tough hook to land. Earthshaker, he's going to be able to block off TA. Refraction's down. It's ready to go back up, though. So he'll use it if it's necessary. Spirit Siphon. Gonna wear off. There's a refraction going up, and crit has another fissure, but probably wouldn't result in too much here. Missing that uphill attack. But yeah, cancel. Does he, he has a salve in his stash. He's gonna need that regen in the near future. Okay, there you go. He's gonna pick it up, have it delivered to somebody else who's using the courier there. Top lane. Gostic, I mean, he should be fine. Ursa, though, and Oracle find themselves at the top lane now, and they rotate Morphling to the bottom, so adjusting to the lanes, but middle lane cancels in a lot of trouble. Fissure block, beautiful block from Crit. No chance for cancel to escape that one there. And he falls, so he just got that regen delivered, too. That's unfortunate timing. Pause comes out. Meanwhile, from the dire side. There is a new game that could be starting here very soon. Admiral Bulldog, Mind Control, Black, Mag, Demon, S-Skills. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would it be more fun to jump into a game that is just starting with the lobby, or do you want to stay in this one? I mean, this is a big name game. What is OD Pixel casting?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Because if OD is casting this one right now too, then I might, or he might actually jump into the new one, to be honest. So I think we'll stick with this one. What's up, Ginger Chili? I don't think Gostic's ever really in too much trouble up here, although as I say that, he's going to be rooted up and runs in. Hook is ready to go. There's a time walk. Can he hook him in? He's just going to run right up next to it, just rots him up, and that should be a kill. Yeah. Good play. That time lock, not really the most distance here. And they end up getting the easy kill as a result, so 3-1 lead now in favor of the dire side still. Morphling with the early arcane boots, has the wand on him. Thug is going to have to transition to that strength here, and he might be in some trouble still. It's okay. He should survive this. FN's now behind the tower. He does have a salve pop, though, and he's going to squirm on out of there with that Shikuchi. Middle lane, cancel, being zoned out pretty heavily. Still pretty close in the CS, though, despite dying twice. 31 and 16 for noone, 27 and 8 for cancel. But yeah, noone on Death Prophet definitely having the advantage, and kills will do that. He's level 7 compared to the level 5, so 2-level advantage. Exorcism comes out, cancel goes for the TP. Crips him in the fades, it is not over the kill. But good to transition pretty nicely into the tower push. Here comes a TP, though, from, is that Ursa? Yeah, Ursa's coming in. They're going to collapse right here, though. Stun. Oh, he was on agility, though. So not the longest stun, but it may not matter as, oh my god, Thug has to get away that exorcism. Almost kills him. It does not kill him in the end. Spartan goes down. Spartan gets credit for the kill, excuse me, on a noone. Man, I thought Morphling was actually going to die too to the exorcism there, but he shifted just enough
Top tower is being
to stay
attacked.
alive. And no one says FPL games. I don't know if he expected team support there or something, but diving the mid tower. Top lane. Weeha's going to expect team support, not going to get it so far. Pops that stick.
Radiant's bottom
Just
tower
delays the
is
inevitable.
under
Was
siege.
going to hope for a deny, I'm sure, but unsuccessful there. I'm kind of glad to see that. Freaking hate seeing Pudges get denies on
Radiant has
situations like that.
structures.
I
Radiant's
activated
bottom
Rot.
tower is being attacked.
Thus denied myself. Yeah, I'm a butthurt. Can't wait to see the Arcana Pudge, yo. That's going to be exciting. Or something. No one pushing middle lane, and Weeha's here, though. He has, I think he could hook him in. Yeah, he waited a little bit too long, and then the angle wasn't really there, and now Wee's in a little bit of trouble. Crip Swarm shouldn't be enough. It is level 4. It's going to be enough to kill cancel, though. That was awkward. That refraction just wore off, and then cancel gets taken out. Yeah, that was a big misplay, but they're going to hook it, noone, and They should be able to at least kill him here for a little bit of revenge. Morphling even comes in, but we
Radiant's bottom
last
tower
hit
is
credit
being
there.
attacked.
Yeah, cancel. He got a little too comfortable.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
They're gonna catch Oracle here. Nice block from Crit. Fate's Edict will delay it a little bit, puts that disarm up.
Has been destroyed.
They root him in place, and he gets hooked back, actually, but out comes the Chronosphere. Really wants us kill, and he gets it as a result. And now we might be in a little bit of trouble, though Dendi runs in. That should scare them off. Ghostic goes the other direction right there. Fissure's not going to finish off Wee. And Crit is going to die to Ursa. One more auto attack gets him. Tried to die to the Ancients right there, but unsuccessfully. So now the 6-4 lead in favor of the Dire side. You see the bottom lane, though. Tower was pushed in by Weaver. Weaver's had a hell of a game so far. FN. We have Aquila, the power tread. He does go full power treads. Interesting there. You even see the no boots build a fair amount on Weavers, but one in the boots here. Faceless Void, Mask of Madness coming along nicely. AA top lane, he's probably dead here. Gets hooked in. AA already has a point booster. Wow. Okay. I mean, he's going to go right into that Ags. Picking up a very early point booster. So, somewhat of a tankier support. Oh, a change up here from Faceless Void. He might actually go a Vlad's instead. And I wonder if this has a lot to do with the start of Weaver. I wonder if that was some communication of, don't worry about going, kill, right-click kill build here on Faceless. Get those aura supports. Let Weaver take care of the damage because he's off to a great start. And he's probably going to have something like an early Deso even at this point. So, especially with that, I do expect to see something like the Desolator coming out. If we see a Lincoln Sphere, I feel like this would be a little awkward. Lincoln's is okay this game. It's not needed, I don't think, but it's pretty good because again, especially against a Morphling stun, being able to prevent that would be nice. And he is going Lincolns. Okay. Bottom lane, they do kill Thug, by the way. Speaking of Morphling. So they're instead going to go more of a mid to later game style here. They're not going to really amp up the damage early on.
Radiant structures have been
Going to rely a lot on team pushing, and Death Prophet is a good hero to do that around. So I guess there were several directions they could have gone. Death Prophet going to heal on up. Spirit Siphon, Crips from through. Are going to need to get back on the time being, though. Crit is here for a fissure, but he still gets hooked, actually. Pulled in. Beautiful angle there from Wee, and the false promise will keep him alive at least a little bit longer, and he's going to heal on up, actually, with a magic stick. So he should definitely survive this. Another hook. It's going to land on an AA, and they're going to take him out as well to top it all off. This roaming Pudge is definitely working out pretty well for the Radiant side. So the first pick Pudge is paying off here. He's 1-1-7. He's been involved in 8 of the team's 7 kills. That's actually kind of funny. He's been involved in 8 kills, and his team only technically has 7. That's just how good he is. Ghostic. He's trying to get the kill on a cancel. Cancel's in a very awkward spot. Melded up. They know he's here. Just don't have the vision, but AoE damage is pretty good. Oof, we tried to save him at the last second. Unsuccessfully, though. Cancel's not having a good game. 0-4-3 right here. Slowing down pretty heavily. Ursa just about has a blink finish, so Dendi going to be able to pick that up at least. As he's blocked in now. He does have an enrage if it comes into play. TP is coming in for support. He goes for crit right there with the auto attacks. Fury swipes. The auto attacks though from FN are strong, and the Crypt Swarm will finish it. Crit is going to be picked off by Spartan, but at what cost for him now? Spirit Siphon on top of that Fate's Edict, making him immune to the damage at least. Death Prophet gets hooked in. The Dismember on top of that. Thug joins the party, but it's not enough damage. The heal comes out for no one right there. The perfect timing on that heal, and the Spirit Siphon as well. That wasn't even the exit. What am I saying? That was a magic wand and Spirit Siphon. I thought that was the way that healed him up seemed like it was. But they're going to pick off Thug, actually, as well. Beautiful turnaround. Death Prophet, definitely a hero like that. He's going to pick up a Yields now to top it all off. And, yeah, that's true. Ursa dying right before he had his blink, so that's going to delay that. TA trying to work on that Desolator. There is that blink now on Ursa, at least. So ideally, him, Pudge, even the Oracle can roam around and look for some kills. Hell, even Morphling. Morphling's going for an Aether Lens here. But I think they almost need to do kind of a 4-1 strategy now. In fact, there is the Aether Lens finished on a Morphling. But take advantage of that very hefty stun they have with Ursa and the blink now. And look for some kills. That's not going to help your cause, as once again, Cancel gets picked off, man. He really is having a struggle. That wasn't Chronosphere, to be fair, but middle lane, they jump FN. Is it enough damage? It is enough damage. He had time lapse, but he could not even get that off. That shows you the burst right there. And the lockdown. Wee's going to get picked off as well. Time walk away from the Faceless Void. This is 3 dead on the Radiant side, by the way. They only lost the Weaver, so yeah, the supporting cash is getting picked off while they finish off Weaver there. Now Gostic has something else coming to him. That's okay. It's just going to be a magic wand, actually. No one with that Yields, as we mentioned, and that's a kill the top lane. Bone 7 keeps getting picked off by himself, but you know what? His Axe is coming along pretty neatly here. Let's take a look. There is another game starting shortly. Oh, they know Gostic's in the area. Ursa is going to jump him. Another time walk in 1 second. He's going to use it. Then they're going to go for the hook, but he did a good job of going to the left, preventing that angle. So that's a 5-player distraction right there, because even TA was up here hoping to get involved for that kill, but they come up short. Obviously a difficult target to take out because of that mobility. So the Dire side is just spreading out as a team. I mean, Blink for Earthshaker's coming along nicely too. He's got an Arcane Boots finished and 800 gold saved up, so crit. Yes. Not doing too shabby there. Weaver has the full-on Perseverance finished. Another 1,700 gold saved up, so his Lincoln Sphere is coming.
Invisibility.
Does my NP command work now?
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Yeah, so it doesn't work.
Radiant has fortified its
It worked
structures.
earlier today, and now it's just not working. It's a bot like overloaded or something? Weird.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oracle Fissure on the wrong side, unfortunately. That could have been a free kill.
Dire's top
You see no one just kind of
tower is
charging
under
in.
attack.
Exorcism is ready to go. I mean, with Ursa, they would love to be able to do the Roshan here, but not going to happen. TA bottom lane. They ping him out down here, but instead they're going to go for the middle lane. That's an easier kill right now. Spirit Siphon, and unless he can deny himself, maybe. Oh, nice job with the magic stick, actually. And the Yields on up, gets right into a hook, but the Chronosphere comes out, and they get the kill on a Wii. Ice Blast came through. I don't think it hits Oracle, but Ursa jumps in onto no one right here. Yules is not ready to go. No one having to take it up, but Spear Siphon is pretty good for that. Exorcism up on top of that as well. Look at the heels coming out, man. You cannot take him out. He's a freaking boss indeed. Down goes Oracle buys back, by the way. Pudge is staying down for the time being. TA, he still is pretty under farm, so not the most comfortable right here. And it looks like Dire Side is going to kind of reset, stun on a crit. That's a long stun with Morphling. And it will be enough. Silence comes out from the Death Prophet. Death Prophet now thinking about going back in, by the way. TA is very low. Hook onto the side. Catches Weaver meanwhile. Stun onto Death Prophet now. Weaver is picked off with Ursa and the dismember of Pudge there. Dendi, he's looking to go back in. Exorcism wearing off now. Going to be healing up, going to full, but Ursa's like, all right, now's the time. He goes for the jump. Still a tanky target. Time dilation pops, slowing down a little bit, and Spirit Siphon heal, keeping him alive. Morphling, the strength shift. It's not going to be enough. He goes down. Cancel is sitting in the middle nearby. No one is going to barely stay alive for the time being. Rock slowing him down. It will be enough. Again, Gostic get the turn kill at least. No, we cannot. Dendi kites away, and now we are trying to finish off Gostic. That ain't going to work, though, but good old Pudge. He will simply deny himself. In the end, a big back-and-forth fight there in the middle lane. Ends up only being a 2-for-1 exchange, I guess. Oh, no, that does not include the Weaver. Started earlier on, so, yeah. Never mind. AA, though, working on his working on his axe. This is the one downside of an AA kind of farming an axe early on, is that he's like so all in on the idea of farming it that he was not there that whole fight. And I know he threw in an Ice Blast, which I don't think hit anyone anyways. But it's so yeah. I mean, he has other great abilities between Cold Feet and especially Chilling Touch, and even Ice Vortex for amping damage, especially from heroes like the Earthshaker. So him not actually being in the fight definitely hurt their chances or hurt with the overall outcome as well. But hopefully he will have that axe by the next time. Stun, easy setup for the hook. That's the combo they're looking for. Thug goes in for the stun, sets up an easy hook from Wii, and then Dendi just shreds them to pieces. So that's the ultimate combo from the Radiant side. Find more room for TA, who finally does have the Desolator finished, I'm guessing. Yeah. And now you have Dendi picking up the Diffusal Blade. So it seemed like that the Dire side was getting a little bit out of control. I mean, they still have a 4,000 net worth lead, but there's some pretty key items coming out here for the Radiant team now, despite the struggle of a start. And they're going to try to get Roshan killed quickly, and a team that's very good at doing that, they are going to accomplish. Ice Blast is coming out, but it's not going to really matter, other than just giving them the information that it's happening. So Cancel will actually pick it up. Misses there. Weaver does have that Lincoln Sphere finish as we're talking about. But again, with him going that, with Faceless Void going more of the Vlad's pick up here, instead of the Mask of Madness, Lincoln's instead of the Desolator, they don't have that big damage necessarily. They are relying a lot on being together and fighting as a team. What's up, Koopski? Good morning to you as well. Appreciate it, man. Trying to set a bottom lane here.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is being
Death Prophet, Shiva's going to be nice for him. Has the plate mill already picked up here. As Weaver just continues split pushing what's now the top lane. He's working on a Diffusal Blade. What is Faceless Gun? He had, okay, he actually goes Blink here. I know he had the Shadow Blade queued up, but he wasn't committing to it. So he builds Blink instead, and now he's going Axe. So they really are relying on Gostic for being just simply a Chronosphere pot, essentially. Which is good in some, but I mean, with the synergy of this team, it is very good. But Weaver, again, going the Lincolns early on, a Diffusal will be a nice addition. I'm just concerned, I guess, that they're going to have enough right-click damage as this game goes on. Now we're going to see the Chronosphere come out here, sets up the crit, Echo Slam, and they get the kill onto the Pudge, but they do lose Death Prophet in the back lines, and that's an Aegis use onto Cancel meanwhile. So this fight has definitely gone in the Radiant's favor so far. And it might continue that way. Earthshaker's going to survive a little bit because of the Shrine, but then finally the Fury swipes that up from Ursa. And they take him out. Now Caustic has to run. Thugs nearby, adapt to strike. Not going to connect. And so Faceless Void gets away, but perfect example right there. Even with the Wombo combo lining up, it's just they didn't have enough damage to finish off Cancel quickly. Ursa just shredded down Death Prophet in the back lines. So that net worth lead is just about evaporated for the Dire side here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack, if that's something you cared about. Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Fresh meat.
Sorry guys, getting distracted there. We got 1-for-1 exchange so far. Dendi is getting low, and he actually will go down on Ursa, so nice couple of finds there. Cancel trying to make some big plays, jumps in on no one, but again the Spirit Siphon making it very difficult. Spartan. False Promise was already used throughout this fight. Not going to be able to save him here. Fate's Edict just simply goes up, trying to delay the damage. It's not enough, though. He goes down too and cancels the sole survivor as he ports back to base. So this time around, no Chronosphere even needed. Actually, the picks worked in their favor.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Blessings.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Here, I want you guys to go to this tweet and vote for it. Apparently Team 2 has a couple of games coming up. Just notified to have Insania, Mickey, Quakeva, Garter, and Asuna. They're going to be playing a couple of official matches. It's not like the biggest tier tournament, but it's some actual official matches. Basically, should I cast those or should I just continue casting FPL games is the question right there. As they blow up Cancel on TA. Honestly, I'm fine for either or, so that's why I'm putting it up to vote for the community. Ooh, Oracle gets caught, and the Chronosphere barely catches Morphling. And they will drop him as well, despite having 2,600 life. He didn't have much at the time. Right there, time dilation going to have to be used by Gossick as he gets drumped from the Ursa. You see Wee running in as well. Just remember, going to be canceled. Hook on in, just ends up helping to get him killed. And now Ursa is also going to get picked up. Buyback from Pudge right there, but a very late buyback, really unnecessary, as they were just getting wiped anyway. So just when you think the Radiant side is finding an opening, the Dire team completely closes out with a pick off at the bottom river, and now with what just happened here, they're wiping through them. This is going to be a middle push. Exorcism is still ready to go. Plenty of time. So that's at least a tier 3. The Rax is definitely going to fall as well. Pudge can't do enough by himself. TA and Oracle are up. Morphling's going up in 3. But yeah, definitely losing the Rax right here. Could be more if they're not careful. Don't have a Chronosphere to work with, but they will get a free kill on a Pudge. Cancel. They're fraction up. FN's going to jump in, though, and now Cancel's in some trouble. The False Promise will come out. Going to hide in that meld. Has to get back to the fountain to heal on up. Oracle. Nice Glimmer Cape. Ooh, barely avoids death right there. As FN will time-lapse backwards. The Lincoln Sphere saves it from a stun. And he's going to get on out of there. So Cancel did end up living with the False Promise save at least. He's working on a BKB now. But now the 12,000 net worth lead in favor of the Dire side. The biggest lead so far of the game in their favor. Let's kind of see how close it was getting there for a little bit. All right, we're getting some votes. We'll make the call here about 20 minutes from now. Because the match starts in about 30 minutes. Nice job with the Yule Scepter, preventing the stun from hitting a Thug. Death Prophet on the run, cancel, and there's a jump in, but there's a counter from Crit with the Echo Slam. Out comes that Chronosphere, catching the two cores, and Death Prophet out of sight. He gets pulled in with a hook at least, so we'll stop a little bit. Good play by Weehaw right there, but it's not going to be enough prevention. Ursa goes down. The False Promise keeping Cancel alive for the time being, but he explodes shortly after. Helped him pick off AA. He calls GG, though. GGs are coming out, and it looks like it will be official. Yeah, kind of a last-ditch effort right there, hoping to get a pick on the Death Prophet, but that great counter of the Echo Slam and the Chronosphere end up stopping them right there and winning the game for the Dire Sides. Congratulations, noone, Gosta, Crit, FN, and